So, you're looking at Dubai's real estate market. It's one of the most exciting, most dynamic in the entire world. But let's be honest, it can also feel huge, maybe even a little overwhelming. In this explainer, we're going to cut through all that noise and give you a super simple, actionable guide to the whole market. Here's the game plan. First, we'll get the big picture of Dubai's real estate landscape. Then, we're diving deep into the three main types of areas you can invest in: the buzzing tourist and business hubs, the super exclusive man-made islands, and the family-friendly master plan communities. And to wrap it all up, we'll give you a quick investor toolkit so you know the lingo. Sound good? Let's go. I mean, just look at that skyline. It says it all, right? Dubai has absolutely cemented its place as a top-tier spot for real estate investment. It's a magnet for people from all over the world, and the opportunities here, well, they're as big and bold as the city itself. But that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? When you're staring at all these glittering towers, all these new developments popping up, where on earth do you even begin? How do you make sense of it all? Okay, here's the secret. It's actually way simpler than you think. You can break down the entire Dubai market into just 4 main categories. Once you get a handle on these, everything else just clicks into place. So let's build that framework right now. We're going to walk through these categories, but we'll really focus in on the 3 that matter most for international investors like you. And here they are. You've got your tourist and business districts, the famous man-made islands, the family-focused community districts, and then something called sleeping areas. Now, while they're all part of the city's fabric, for our purposes, we're going to laser focus on those first 3. That's where the action is for investors. First up, the tourist and business hubs. Just think of this as the postcard Dubai, the vibrant, high-energy core of the city. This is the heartbeat, where everything is happening. We're talking about those world-famous spots, right? Downtown with the Burj Khalifa, Business Bay, the commercial powerhouse, and of course, the incredible waterfront lifestyle you get in Dubai Marina and JBR. These are the places that are always, always buzzing. So what's the deal with investing here? Well, the number one driver is the massive demand for short-term rentals. Tourists, business travelers, they all want to be here. That creates a really strong rental market. The flip side? Yeah, the prices are high, and you've got to be smart so you don't buy when the market is a little too hot. Now, let's talk numbers. As you can see, the entry point for these prime spots is pretty significant. You're looking at, say, $250,000 to $350,000 for a studio, and that can climb up to over $800,000 for a 2-bedroom. So it gives you a really clear idea of the budget you'd need for this kind of play. All right, let's move from the heart of the city out to the water. Our next category is truly unique to Dubai, the man-made islands. This is where the city's incredible ambition is really on display. I mean, this picture says it all. When you think of Dubai's islands, you think of the Palm Jumeirah. These are just incredible feats of engineering that have created some of the most exclusive waterfront property anywhere on the planet. And it's not just the Palm. This category also includes other ultra-premium spots like Blue Waters, where you'll find the Ain Dubai observation wheel, the new beachfront at Dubai Harbor, and the ridiculously exclusive Jumar Bay Island. Now, investing here is a completely different ballgame. These are super exclusive, premium projects in very private, almost club-like settings. It's less about the constant churn of short-term rentals and way more about long-term price growth. People often call these trophy assets. They're for serious collectors. And yeah, that exclusivity comes with a price tag to match. The barrier to entry here is in a whole different league. We're talking an average budget somewhere in the $1 to $3 million range to get a piece of one of these iconic islands. Okay, our third major category offers yet another totally distinct flavor of investment, the master planned communities. These are areas that have been designed from the ground up, from scratch, to offer a complete lifestyle. And you can just see the difference immediately, can't you? It's less about towering skyscrapers and more about green spaces, villas, schools, and parks. These communities are really built for families and for people who plan to make Dubai their actual home. A lot of really well-known names fall into this category. You've got the huge Dubai Hills Estate, the beautiful Dubai Creek Harbor, and family favorites like Damac Hills and Town Square, all fantastic examples. What's really special here is that one single developer usually builds the entire community. That means everything, the roads, the parks, the amenities, it's all high quality and consistent. This makes them perfect for people who actually want to live there or for long-term rentals. And really importantly, the price to get in is generally a lot more accessible than the other 2 categories we just talked about.
Okay, so you now get the what, the main districts you can invest in. Now let's arm you with the how. We've got to make sure you can speak the language of the market. This is your investor toolkit.
Look, to make a smart investment, you can't just know the neighborhoods. You have to know the lingo. So let's do a quick lightning round of a few essential terms you absolutely have to know.
First up, and this is the most important one, freehold. This is basically the golden ticket for foreign investors. It means you own the property and the land it's on outright forever. This concept is the entire foundation of international investment in Dubai.
You are going to hear the term off-plan all the time. It simply means you're buying a property directly from the developer before it's even finished being built. In a city that's growing as fast as Dubai, this is a huge part of the market. Now, if you're buying or selling a property that's already built, what's called the secondary market, you'll need something called an NOC. It sounds official, but it's just a key piece of paper from the original developer giving the green light for the sale to happen. And finally, if you plan on renting out your new property, you have to know about Ijari. It is the mandatory government system for registering every single rental contract. It's simple. No Ijari, no legally valid lease. It's that important. So let's bring it all home. It really boils down to this. If your goal is to make money from high short-term rental income, the tourist hubs are your best bet. If you're a high net worth collector looking for a trophy asset and long-term value growth, you look to the man-made islands. And if you're focused on stable, long-term rental income, or maybe even finding a place to live yourself, the master-planned communities are a perfect match.
So, there you have it. We've given you the map, we've broken down the districts, and we've given you the language to get started. The only question left is the one you have to answer for yourself. Based on your goals, your budget, and your vision, what kind of Dubai investor are you going to be?